everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to a brand new series right here on my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaun and I'm a vlogger from Edinburgh in Scotland, and I'm going to be doing something brand new on this series, something I've never done before. The NC 500, the now famous route around the very top of Scotland, 500 miles of driving around the top of Scotland, around some of the most remote, beautiful landscapes in the whole of the United Kingdom. And I'm going to be driving it in an electric vehicle. I am so excited to be starting the route right here today. That there is the bridge over the Moray Firth. That there is the city of Inverness just behind me. This is the start of the route. We've got 500 miles. From here today, we're going to be going up the coast to a place called Dornoch. We're going to be staying there tonight, and then we're going to be going up to John and then over to the west, and then down some spectacular scenery on the west coast. I'm so excited, I can't wait. And guys, listen, if you're new to my journey, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button. It's the same colour as the car, and then you will be part of the family from here on in. Alright? Are you ready for this adventure? I'm so excited to be on this with you. Every single Sunday for the next 4 or 5 weeks, this will be the series starting now. It's going to be epic. We're going to be staying in some amazing places, including a castle. And like, I'm just so excited to be getting on the road to places I've never seen in Scotland before, in my own country. To learn more about Scotland in this absolutely amazing car and in an amazing road. Are you ready to hit it? Let's go. Alright, the first stop on our epic NC 500 journey is actually a little bit off the road, off the NC 500. We've come to a place called Chanonry Point. Shannara Point? I don't even know how to say it, right? But we've come to join the masses here. It's a very popular spot because it's one of the only places in Scotland, one of the few places where you can see up close dolphins, and I just saw one right now from the car park. Wow. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I just saw a dolphin, what, 10 feet from the shore, right in front of us, over there. Hopefully we're going to get some nice photos of these guys. I've never seen them for years, and I've never been here, but I've always wanted to come here. See where the people are right in front. They come so close to the shore here. Chanonry Point, just down the Moray Firth from Inverness, is one of the best places in the world to see bottlenose dolphins up close in the wild. Clearly, I was not alone with ambitions of seeing them. I was in awe of seeing these magnificent animals up close right here in Scotland. There are thought to be around 200 of them along Scotland's east coast and have been protected by law since 1996. Wow, talk about luck. We had good and bad luck all in one quick stroke there. That was pretty funny. There's a Chanonry Point lighthouse right there behind me, but we didn't plan our arrival here for anything in particular, just when we were passing, literally. And as soon as we got here in the car park, there were people running over to the shore because the dolphins were right in close. So I followed them on foot, that's why I didn't film much of my arrival, but I ran after them. The dolphins were right here as soon as we arrived. Literally, I had about a 5-minute window where I could capture them on video, which was pretty amazing. and then they just donded off up the tide. And I spoke to somebody here who's a bit of a local expert, and they told me that the dolphins have been passing here sporadically, but they tend to do a bit of a circuit around the bay, and it's a big old bay this. So I think you get like a 15-20 minute, maybe half an hour window when they pass here, and if you miss it, you're probably in for a long wait. And they're now well offshore, well further than I can capture them on my lens, so I'm happy with that. We got extremely lucky, the fact that they were passing, but we missed the point when they were passing within 5 meters of the shore, which would have been awesome if I'd seen that. But nonetheless, we saw them, I captured them. Kind of a good start, I think, to this epic North Coast 500 road trip here at Chanonry Point. Literally about 20 minutes off the main route, and I would highly recommend, if you're doing the route, to come here. Plan your arrival for the rising tide. Apparently there's a top tip for you if you're a dolphin watcher. Dolphins like the rising tide here, because that's when the salmon come into the bay, in with the tide. So there you go, first stop, and then we're heading off up to our first destination today, Dornoch. Still can't believe I'm driving this car sometimes, but anyway, first stop done, I think, successfully. We're going to head off on to Dornoch now. Hopefully it'll be a nice wee drive up there. I think this is probably the least spectacular of the places we're going to drive, but nonetheless it'll be nice to get there. We're staying in a castle tonight, the Dornoch Castle Hotel, so I'm looking forward to that. Nice chilled night tonight after a drive from Edinburgh, but the route officially started in Inverness, which is just in front of us, not far from here on the Chanonry Point. Our NC 500 trip is running counterclockwise, with day one being the shortest distance covered during the whole trip. Honestly guys, I can't get enough of this. I have to keep doing it. I slow down to 20 miles an hour and then boof! Woo! Woo! Into next week, just like that. Alright, we've arrived in Dornoch. It's actually quite pretty here, you know that? For today's leg of the journey, I'm staying in a castle. Built in the 1500s as the home of bishops of Caithness, Dornoch Castle was then gifted to the Earl of Sutherland in 1557. It's since served as a school, as a jail, and a courthouse before being turned into a hotel. It has a whiskey and gin distillery on site and one of the best stocked whiskey bars in the world apparently, which I shall be sampling later. Find out where and how you can book your stay in the castle in the link in the description below. The sun's going down. It's been a great, amazing first day driving today, all the way from Edinburgh actually up to Inverness, and then the first section of the NC 500 along the Moray Firth, seen those dolphins, past the Dornoch Firth, and we have arrived in our first destination for tonight, which is Dornoch, town on the coast here. You know what, right? It is sunset, so we thought rather than getting ourselves settled in at the hotel, we would come out a wee walk and just take a look at the town first before we actually get into the bar and stuff later on. It is very pretty here, very quaint. And just to prove I'm not actually on my own here on this trip, here's Tekka.
Hi.
What are your first impressions of Dornoch.
It's beautiful.
We're actually very close to the Black Isle here. It's got so many whiskey distilleries. We saw it on the way up. Glenmorangie was one. What else did we saw? Balblair. We passed that one. And there was another that I can't remember. Dalmuir. Big whiskey names. I'm a whiskey fan, so I'm going to be looking forward to getting to that bar and trying some of the whiskies. They've got hundreds apparently. Black Isle Blonde is really nice, wow. Guys, I'd like to give a big shout out to the names of the people mentioned on the side here, whose support on Patreon makes it possible for me to do this series. And guys, to celebrate this brand new NC 500 tour series, I'm going to be launching, as of today, a brand new exclusive postcard set that I photographed on the tour. And there will be one postcard for each leg of the journey, so 4 in total, and they will be signed and written and sent out by me to you guys. I am so excited to send these out to all of you guys. Find out how you can get yours on the Patreon link down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of the NC 500 tour, and until the next adventure, I hope you have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are in the world. Take care.